All right. Well, probably the final stream for this one slash recording. So we'll proceed on. I think I only have to fight Nemesis, but we'll see what some of the optional stuff is, and we'll kind of go from there. So, gonna be, if you're watching from previous stream, previous recording, we're doing this fight with Nemesis again. This is kind of where we are. Got a little frustrated with this fight because it's just, this dude has just so much health. Just so much health. I think I have to carry this into the battle. I don't know that for sure, but do I have any more healing stuff? I feel like I probably need like another heal. I'm gonna get rid of. We'll see how that works. Again, so much health. There's some more fire rounds over here. I've already got those. So, just go ahead and get this guy out, because that's what I'm using. Thank God for skippable cutscenes. Try to listen for those audio cues for when to dodge him. Okay. Waited for the... That was on me. Okay.
Jill, is that
So
you?
here's the... Does that actually hurt me? Okay. It does not. Alright, so he instantly goes running.
Watch it, you've got company.
Here's the ads.
He's hiding behind tank one.
Okay.
He's behind number one.
Too early. Definitely gets more aggressive. We're gonna see how this goes. So far so good.
He's hiding behind tank three.
Okay. He's right there.
He's behind number three.
Gotcha, Carlos. Oh. Dang it, I'm dodging that attack. I'm really struggling with. Let's go ahead and grab a heal, just to grab a heal.
Got some more incoming. Number 3.
Alright, so we're behind 3 again. Damn it.
Now, rip that fucker apart.
Oh! Here's his, like, desperation move. He's got this desperation move that's like... Here's the problem.
Here, look out!
God dang it. This hyper-aggression part is really...
Jill, hold on!
I mean, bullet sponge.
Got some more incoming. Number 7.
And I'm dead. And I'm dead. Can he have more health? Like, literally, can he have more health? I mean... It's not a hard fight. It is literally just an endurance bullcrap fight, is all it is. And it's... You know what?
Jill, is that you?
Carlos?
You're okay.
Let me spot for you.
Good idea.
Watch it, you've got company.
Come out and play, shitbird!
He's hiding behind tank 1.
Damn it.
Here comes some more! Number 6! Now! Rip that fucker apart!
Flail. Yeah.
Got some more on your left!
Shit.
Jill! Hold on!
The flail move. God damn it.
Here comes some more! Number 8!
Shit. Really? And he's not dead. I'm dead.
Here comes a crane. Use it to climb up.
Come on. Come on.
Jill, stay back! Now get on!
I'm out of healing, so I'm probably dead for phase whatever now. God, that's so much health. That is just so much health. Like he's dead. This is we already know he's not.
Nikolai, where did you go?
I'm completely out of ammo. Basically. I'm completely out of healing stuff.
I have to get that vaccine back.
I have one green herb. Well, there's a first aid spray. At least I have one. Okay. Weapons spec sheet. Ugh. Project title: Ferromagnetic Infantry Use Next Generation Ray Gun. Development code name Finger. Chief Development S2 Lead Research Cornell Gardner. Ammo caliber 60 millimeter. Okay. Project objectives: suppress the new bioweapon in case of outbreak. Additional notes: extreme firepower provides a secondary benefit of completely obliterating the target, leaving no trace behind. User feedback: this thing is totally rad. Tyrant out of line. Just give him the finger and problem solved. Jesus. Packs of firepower we need. There's the camp I was kind of looking for. There's the cheese. It would be even better if there was a way to control the output. Mobility may prove to be problematic in the field. Perhaps its platform could be redefined or could be refined. Requires multiple power sources. May be difficult to secure in practice. Could be consolidated to a single power source. Okay, so yay. Oop, what's in here? Gunpowder. Alright. Gunpowder I have out of here. Don't have pistol ammo. I think all I have is pistol, regular gunpowder. I do. I have regular gunpowder. Alright, well that was still bullcrap. Still way too much health. Just putting that out there. Because I'm gonna guess he's back. In this like boss arena looking thing right here. Hey.
It's done. Give me the vaccine, you greedy son of a bitch.
No. You bring money. I like money. We shall make ours an ongoing arrangement. Now drop the gun.
Of course. Did you expect nothing less? Now he's just a big slime monster.
Have you ever seen anything so incredible? The data on this would be worth millions. But, you know how it is. City's about to explode, and you can't put a price on life. Good luck!
Nikolai!
Jill!
Go after Nikolai! He's got the vaccine!
What about you?
We're running out of time. I've got this.
I know you do.
With no ammo. Yeah, this is gonna be so much fun.
So you know, this is the last fucking time.
Yeah, I wish it was that simple. I'm sure it is, but...
Opening compartment.
Now we're talking.
Cooldown in progress. Please reactivate power sources.
Yep, that's what I had a feeling.
It needs power.
Yeah. Puzzle boss. Okay, but yeah, I'm aware. Yeah, we're just skipping all this crap.
Opening compartment.
Now we're talking. Felt that, did you? How about some more?
Maybe I have to actually. Ah, crap. That's on me.
2 power sources remaining. One power source remaining.
Go ahead! I'm gonna put you right back on your ass.
Yeah. This is kind of...
All power sources activated. Powering
You think I
up.
don't know how to fuck you up? Come on! Next time, take the fucking hit!
Okay, that's... I mean, that one was just like a puzzle boss.
Riddance.
It was kind of like the Bed of Chaos to a certain extent on Dark Souls. Jesus. Kind of out of healing material, so... There's another one over here. Actually, there's quite a few. I'm going to give him that one. That one wasn't bad. And that one was way better in the sense of the supplies it gave you. It was more of a... It's a puzzle. It's not a... It's a puzzle and not a... Where am I going? that's a good question, because I don't actually know where I'm going. I thought maybe you were just going through there, but... Oh, ladder. Maybe there's a... Go this way. There's a ladder over here. And a door. I'm sure there's going to be some more stuff to fight.
Can't let Nikolai get away with that vaccine. I hope Carlos managed to stop him.
Just out of morbid curiosity. Nope. There's nothing. So the second phase, that last part of Nemesis was a lot better. It wasn't terrible in comparison to like that one in the pit was just brutal. That was just so much health, just so much health. Yeah.
You're not going to stop. Promised you this, didn't I?
No! Do you have any idea what you've just done?
No. Don't care. My client ordered me to reduce Umbrella to rub.
10 minutes until missile
Ah.
impact.
The missile has launched. And that is my cue. Goodbye, Miss Valentine. Shame you didn't listen to me when you had the chance.
There's Carlos.
Jill! Shoot him!
I can't! I'll hit you!
Do it! You have to! There's no other way. Take the shot!
She won't.
Carlos!
Hey, I told you I couldn't leave you in a Carlos's world. That would just be too cruel. What about him?
Why'd you do it?
There's a price tag for everything. Even letting the world burn.
Who are you working for?
I'll tell you, if you get me out of here. I'll pay you whatever you want. You're a fool. You're a fool! If I die, you'll never find out the truth.
I don't mind a little detective work.
Jill, you all right?
There it is.
Yeah. Okay, I was about to say that would have totally knocked that helicopter out of the sky. No? The EMP should have taken it down too. I'm gonna guess that's non-nuclear then. But still, that's a hell of a bomb for...
It's finally over.
So long, RC.
I felt empty and cold as the heat from the blast washed over us. All this death wasn't caused by a monster-making virus. It was greed. Human greed. I decided then and there, the ashes of Raccoon City would be Umbrella's ashes too. I would end them, once and for all.
To be continued. All right, well, while that plays through, my thoughts. Again, reiterate, number one complaint throughout the entire game. Everything just has a little too much health. In some cases, a lot too much health. That was played on standard difficulty, so that wasn't in hard, that wasn't in assisted mode or easy. I'm going to do, from what I can tell, assisted mode kind of helps out with enemy health and damage and some of the other, mostly, that's kind of the big thing. Assisted mode helps out with more ammo. But then hard mode is mainly just health and more health and damage. We're gonna look at that when the credits are over, just to kind of re-emphasize it. So the story was great. It's fun. It's a Resident Evil story, so it was pretty short, pretty sweet and to the point. Like Jill and Carlos as the two characters, the character interaction between them was really good. Obviously, thought the dialogue was fine. There's some camp to it, there's some cheese to it, but that's Resident Evil. That's kind of what we expect, is you want the cheese, you want the camp to a certain extent. Not as these remake games, Resident Evil 2 remake, Resident Evil 3 remake, Resident Evil 4 remake. I haven't played 2 and 3 original. 4 original is one of my favorite games ever. And my biggest complaint about 4 remake was that 4 remake leaned away from the cheesiness and the campiness of 4. So, you improve some gameplay stuff, but my quote that I keep telling everybody is, that I always say about Resident Evil 4 remake, was 4 remake lost its silly soul. And to me, it does not replace the original. I can't say the same for this game. I don't know. This is Resident Evil 3 remake. I guess I'll need to play 3 original at some point to kind of see the differences. Just because the credits are right there. Back to the game. We got the voice acting. Thought the voice acting was really good. Especially Carlos and Jill done really well. Those actors did a really good job of those. The dialogue's a little cheesy, but yeah. World building. Love Raccoon City and what they've done with these remake games. Kind of fun going back to RPD, Raccoon City PD, where you spent a bunch of time in 2 remake, which 2 remake was a better game in my opinion, but not by a ton. Longer game, definitely a longer game. This one's absolutely a more short, sweet, and to the point type of game. So, but love the world building. The big goofy, the toy store guy. Just the brickwork of the world, the believable area. We get down into the very sterile underground. This is just kind of that's it's the evil Umbrella underground technological layer. Where we're gonna be, the secret underground base. And it looks like a secret underground base. I'll give it to you that. Enemy design was, they're zombies. I mean, you have the standard zombies, and they're just zombies. They're slow. Biggest complaint with everything again. They all have way too much health. Some of the different enemies that are in here. So you have like I forgot what they're called, but the ones that pop out of their heads or the ones that get stuck on their heads, those are kind of like Resident Evil 4 where the tentacle things come out. They've got the weird red eye looking thing that they can suck on your head with. It adds the whip for the long distance. They got a decent mechanic for attacking them, because when you go to shoot them in the head, sometimes they have these finger things that kind of cover their bright weak spot on those. So, you know, it's an iteration on the zombie to make him on the standard zombie to make him a little more difficult. Then you have the gamma, like alligator things in the sewer, which were cool design. Yeah, they have a one-shot kill, eat you, but they have a defined weakness that the game flat out states, where you just have to use the fire grenades, and they're a one-shot kill for you if you have a fire grenade. If you don't have fire grenades, yeah, I can see that being a little bit of a pain in the butt. The hunters in the hospital, very aggressive, and they do a lot of damage in that case, and that's fine. That's their gimmick. Also, they take, again, a lot of health. All these things have way too much health. So, a lot of health. But they have one defined weakness, and that's their weakness is they are weak to explosives. So, that's explosive grenades. So that's grenades and high explosive rounds in the grenade launcher. So, and a lot of times that's a one-shot kill for those. So, have kind of defined weakness. We also have the pale heads in the kind of underground area, which just, you know, they're kind of regenerators is what I kind of got out of that. But there's basically a zombie that regenerates health and takes a little more. You have to kind of you can't back off them. You got to attack them, and that's kind of cool. So enemy design it's fine. It's okay. Nothing crazy. Nothing, you know, out of this world. Weapons, weapon design, you know, the shotgun's always awesome. You know, the Magnum's always like the boss killer weapon. It's kind of standard and fair. Resident Evil we got the grenade launcher with the different types of rounds. Really like the mine rounds. Those were kind of cool, and those were fun. The pistol is just, you know, it's your standard pistol. I do like the kind of the automatic pistol you get towards the end there. Carlos's assault rifle was really fun to use. You get enough little upgrades that you find throughout the game to upgrade those weapons. So the weapons are good, are well designed. They all have pretty good sound design. They all have pretty good, you know, feel. Controls are solid, tight. Dodge is a little. I do like the add of dodge. You don't really get that in some of the other ones. I do like the adding in here of the quick step dodge, and it's very useful. Oh, post credits cutscene. It's probably Wesker. I probably got a really bad ranking on this. I got a C. Told you that was really bad. It's way too many deaths. 24 deaths. Yeah, 7 hours and 52-minute clear time. 49 saves. I don't know what the rankings are. You can S. That's pretty bad. But my total play time was 9 hours and 16 minutes and 39 seconds. My clear time was 7 minutes. I guess that's minus cutscenes and stuff. My total clear time was 7 hours and 52. Yeah, there's some. So that's pretty bad. Turn my controller back on here. But weapon design was really good. So lots of challenges in here. So the shop has been unlocked. You can now purchase items from the shop, which is accessible via the main menu. Points used to unlock items can be earned by completing in-game challenges. View them in the records screen. So in the bonuses, we've got the records screen. So long, RC, complete all challenges. So I got most of these challenges. Let's see here. Which ones have I not got? So trusty sidearm, defeat 80 enemies with handgun, defeat 200 enemies with the hand. So these are the kind of, because it basically killed most enemies. I did a lot of running to kind of conserve ammo in certain areas, which in Resident Evil games is kind of a necessity in some places. You have some red rooms where you have to kill everything, but you don't have to kill everything most of the time. But you can tell these are definitely based around multiple playthroughs, because I don't know if there's 200 enemies in the whole game. I mean, I killed 43 with a handgun and only 40 with a shotgun. I mean, there probably is 33 with the grenade launcher. Okay, so there is, but this is really gauging. Yeah, 20 with the Magnum. I only killed one. That was Nemesis. So we got some challenge stuff here. You know, just okay. So defeated 287. That was the number. So yeah, there was enough in there, but that means you're playing the game exclusively all with that one weapon. Oh god, 14 and 2,000 enemies. How many playthroughs is? I mean, that's 10 playthroughs. That's almost 10 playthroughs. Defeat 2 enemies with a single shot. Knock the hats off of 28 zombies. Cause Nemesis to relinquish item. Okay. See, some of these don't know what that is. That's an interesting name. You know, defeat zombie Brad. I missed a jewel in that first area, so okay, so you know, some collector stuff. We got some points here. Hey, Mega Man! I do like it. That was cool. Unlock all the safes. Destroy all the Charlie dolls. Yeah, I knew I was missing a ton of those. I got 8 of them. There's 20 of them apparently. Apparently, I missed 5 story files. I'm curious which ones I missed now, but I'm probably not going to play it again. Collect all weapon parts. So I didn't miss some weapon parts. Yeah, see, here's so I played it. This is assisted. This is standard. Then you have veteran, which is hardcore, and I'm guessing you have to play hardcore to unlock these higher difficulties. S rank, yeah, and I'm gonna guess a lot of these are, yeah, these are all rank based. Okay, so interesting there. Concept arts, you know, these are some of the stuff we unlock. So, like I was talking about with just the design, the downtown area, I did like the little Jill's area, the interiors, you know, this cool downtown area with the head, and the toy shop was really cool. There it is right there. The donuts. Look, the little donut shop. There's Mega Man. North American Mega Man. Yeah, underground lair, the hospital. Yeah, it was... models. So, let's see here. We unlocked Jill. We unlocked Stars Jill, which is from RE1. Marvin, Dario, Murphy, Brad, Kendo, the Zogs, dogs, Stage 2 Nemesis, and Charlie Doll. So, collectibles to unlock. What do we got in the shop here? So I have 8,260 points. So I can buy a costume, which is the Jill Stars costume. Recovery coin, which gradually regenerate health when held. Carry more to increase effect. So there's a challenge, and I'm wondering if there's some challenges in here about like achievements of, completing the game without using any healing items. I'm wondering if something like this, if carrying these, counts against that. Greatly increased defense. Got a couple of these. Greatly increased attack. So like you could hold these. Now I'm guessing they take up inventory slots. Crafting companion, well held, increases the amount of ammo gained when you're combining gunpowder. So these are little buffs. These are kind of cool. Emmanuel Stars combat knowledge, edited by Chris Redfield. Well held physical feats such as perfect dodge become easier to perform. Carry more to increase health. So this is, lockpick. So specialized tool which allows them to unlock simple locks with no key available. So I'm guessing you can just start with some of these ones. A maximum of 2 additional hip pouches may be placed. None will be added if you play assisted mode. This would exceed the maximum inventory. So you get some hip pouches. Oh my god. That's a cool looking sword. A cool little dagger. As its name implies, the Umbrella developed anti-bioweapon knife is used by those who like to show off. The blade can be superheated, causing the target to burst into flames. Samurai Edge is a 15-shot capacity gun. It's been cut 9mm. Has been customized according to Jill's personal specifications. You have the Raiden, which is an energy weapon. Infinite ammo guns. This is a staple of Resident Evil games too, for later unlocks. This is why the replayability in a lot of these Resident Evil games. So replayability in this, I'm definitely going to say very replayable. Lots of fun little option areas, unlockables. So you have the infinite ammo handgun, very well balanced, 16-shot 9mm handgun, pinpoint accuracy, and led to its adoption countless militaries. You have the infinite assault rifle. You have there is the infinite rocket launcher. So you got some infinite ammo guns, which are great. Lots of fun options in here. So that's how you earn some points. And you earn points by getting these. So like for example, it doesn't. Let's see if it tells me. Does it tell you? So like for example, if I went through and played some of these would be. This tells me how many points. So for example, like that one, 5,200 points. So that's how you kind of get this. You don't earn money like you did in RE4, where you see the "What you buying?" or that guy. This is the shop. Options. So we got story. So these are my results from my standard hardcore assisted. Okay, so it tells me. It tells me in here how to S rank. So to get an S rank, you have to clear time is 2 hours and 30 minutes or less. And it looks like you can only save 5 times. Hardcore. So B rank was so for assisted, an S rank is 2 hours and 30-minute clear time, and you can only save a maximum of 5 times. For standard, you have to clear it in 2 hours with only 5 saves, and hardcore is 1 hour and 45 minutes with 5 saves. Okay, so I like that it tells you, like, essentially. Now I'm gonna guess deaths also counts into that, but I don't know that for sure. So interesting. So we can go new game. So let's see what here. So standard is the standard mode. So assisted. So this is aim assist, recover, and a certain amount of health automatically. Okay, so that's on you. Enemies are a little weaker, so maybe they hit less. begin the game with an assault rifle, so you get better weapons right from the beginning, and receive more ammunition when crafting. So it's not just damage and health. So for players confident in skills, so stronger enemies, that's obviously going to be more health and damage. Ammunition and items are more scarce, and you receive less ammunition when crafting. So, okay, I wouldn't call that totally lazy difficulty, but again, I do think that my complaint of just way too much health kind of stands. That's all controls. Okay. Story. I wonder if I can. So this is my last one here. I don't see a new game plus. Which is kind of a staple of most Resident Evil games, is you can play again with like New Game Plus with your existing, where you basically start with all of your existing stuff that you had from the previous game. Like you already have all the weapons, they're already upgraded. So I'm just curious, where does this take me? Okay, so yeah, that just takes me to here. Okay. So that just takes me to there. Okay. I mean, so I think I got most of my point there. You know, gonna dabble around in here and see if I can find what else there is. But I think I'm pretty much done with this one. I may do in my own time some other like new game playthroughs or some other options with some additional stuff, and try maybe some of the challenges or something. But I would say, all in all, enjoyed Resident Evil 3. It was a relatively nice short game, about 9 hours total time for me to finish the game, a little over 9 hours, which is long. I understand this is a game you can probably play through pretty quickly, based on how long to beat and obviously some of the challenges that are built into the game. But this is going to be my wrap up. Story was pretty good. And I do like a lot of the world building. Kind of my last little thing there. A lot of the, the scientists that work for and some of the notes were well done. But all in all, had fun with this one. There were some annoyances. Obviously, the amount of health being the big one. Obviously, I've said that a few times. So, but I will catch all of you guys on the next stream probably this evening. Think I'm gonna start my next playthrough. The next game I'm going to stream and the next one I'm going to upload. I think I'm going to do Crisis Core. So, big Final Fantasy VII fan, but I've never played a lot of the expanded stuff. I've played the original, loved it, and I played the first part of, they call it remake on PS4. This year I'm going to try to catch up on the Final Fantasy VII remake stuff. And I never played Crisis Core on PSP, so I'm going to be playing the re-release of it, the reunion one that came out a few years back. Because because I've kind of heard that Crisis Core is kind of required reading for this remake trilogy they're doing. So that's probably my next one. It's going to be Crisis Core. So catch you guys, or catch all of you guys on the next videos, next uploads, next streams, whatever we're going to call it. And it'll be Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core. See you guys later.